Jalen Hurts was asked a question yesterday by Zach Berman of The Athletic and friend of the show about what this team will look like when they're actually playing their best brand of football. And here's how Jalen Hurts talked about that.
Ideally, just going out there executing every rep we have. No mental errors, no bust assignments. Staying true to our fundamentals throughout the whole entire course of the game, and just want to go out there and play at a high level at a more consistent basis. And one may argue or say that, hey, you've been doing that, but for me, not enough isn't enough. So,
how close are you guys to that level?
It's coming.
I thought I saw that level in week one. It looked like they could do really no wrong after that first quarter in particular. After Brandon Graham, if you remember, had a great tackle for loss to help hold the Falcons to a field goal in the early goings of that game. That was something that was really special. And from that point on, it looked like they just had that game. They dominated. The Lions game, we could all look back to and say that they just dominated that game. There's a lot of different points where you saw them play their best brand of football. It was just a matter of whether or not they would play that for 4 quarters. Second half of the Panthers game, they played some of their best football. I think as a player, you have to realize, or as a player, your mentality has to be that your best football is always in front of you. You're never going to play that perfect game. Nick Sirianni talked about that a couple of weeks ago. You're never going to be perfect in a game. There's always going to be something that you're going to look at and go, I could have done that better. I could have done that different. Oh, I should have looked over here if I'm a quarterback. Oh, should have made this block if I'm a lineman. That type of thing. But they have to believe that it's always in front of them. And, I mean, if they're believing that, still going into the playoffs, there's no better time to break that type of game out that you have the least concerns after a game. Maybe it's not perfect. Maybe it's not your best brand of football, but it'll definitely be where your takeaways are not nearly as negative as they would be on the positives coming out of a game. I think that is the best brand of football that you can ask for a team, especially when they go into the playoffs, is that after the game, there's as few critiques as possible, because there's going to be critiques. There's going to be things to correct. But as a player, if you're looking at that, you want as few critiques as possible to get to as close to perfection as you can.